Hey y'all. I had to come on here really quick so I can give you guys an update on what's going on. So the Jane Doe that is alleging Diddy and Jay-Z did these things to her is now confessing that there's some inconsistencies in her story. Although she still is saying that what happened to her did happen, it's starting to become questionable, okay? Because there are some huge inconsistencies with her story that NBC News has pointed out. And I'm gonna tell you guys what these inconsistencies are. I took notes so that I can make sure I read the entire article. So if you guys want to, you can go to NBCnews.com and check out the article. Okay? So the woman, this is one of the biggest ones for me. Okay? She said that after the incident, that's what I'm gonna call it because I want to make sure I keep the video clean with the words. She said after the incident between her, Diddy, and Jay-Z, that her father picked her up from a gas station. She ran to some gas station and her father picked her up, right? Well, NBC News asked her father, did he pick her up? And he told them no. He did not pick her up. And he don't remember, he don't know what she's talking about, basically. She is saying that he did pick her up and he just don't remember. Okay? And that could happen, right? People saying, well, maybe it did happen. That was 24 years ago, so maybe he did pick her up. But let me give you the biggest detail out of this part is that the location she said she was at versus where her home location was, where they lived, was 5 hours away. So her father is saying he don't remember, and he flat out told it. He like, I don't know what she's talking about. If I picked her up, I would have remembered that. That's what he said, and I believe he would have. 5 hours. Who would not remember having to pick their 13? Y'all know I don't want to say too much about the age minion. That's what I'm gonna call him, minion, for underage. Who would not remember picking up their minion in the middle of the night? Who wouldn't remember that? Having to drive 5 hours there and 5 hours back. Who wouldn't remember that? Because I would. I remember everything my kids did, and they 20 and up. Okay? I remember everything. So her that part is just, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Another thing, another inconsistency that was brought up is that she said that she talked to a certain celebrity, male celebrity, that night. Well, that male celebrity was not in New York that night. Okay? So that was in your statement that you talk. I don't know who the male celebrity is. We don't know. But you said that you talked to a certain male celebrity that night, and they was not in New York that night. Another thing is the location that she described in her complaint was a location different than the location Diddy and Jay-Z was at in the images that they have of them that night. It was not the same location. Now, yeah, they are talking about the fact that it could have been, they could have, after that party, they could have went to another party. No telling, but it's not the same location. What the place that she describing is totally different than where they were at in those photos. Okay. Another thing that I guess some people will say is suspicious, I don't know, but the person who drove her to that location to try to get in the award show at the time was 20 years old. Now, what would a 20-year-old be doing driving a minion to an award show without parental consent? That don't even sound right. And then the strangest part about that is it can't even be verified, because come to find out that that person that she's claiming that drove her to that show is now passed on. They're not here anymore. Okay? So that can't even be verified. When they talked to Busby, he said that she was referred to him by another law firm that had already previously vetted her. So I guess he's trying to say that he felt comfortable that her story was true, considering the previous law firm had vetted her. So he's saying that he's still vetting her right now. Busby, what are you doing? You're going up against one of the biggest moguls, rap moguls, and you didn't vet this girl? Did you not think about that before you went up against one of the largest people in the hip hop culture? What are you doing? And you said that you're still vetting her? He said that she offered to take a polygraph. He said he never had a client do that before. So I guess that's what made him feel comfortable with trusting her. But look, y'all, I don't know what's going on. And that don't mean, I already know, don't come in the comments saying that. That don't mean that she's not telling the truth. I get it. Okay? But these inconsistencies is extremely strange. And you have to admit that. But I told y'all in the last video I made about this that I feel, remember I told y'all my conspiracy theory? Remember at the end of my video? If you go back and watch it, it was like 4 videos ago, something like that. I told y'all at the end of that video that my theory was that this girl could be a plant to make Busby look bad. Didn't I tell you guys that? She could be a plant. Like I told you in the last video, what better way to bring everything down to the ground than to bring down the person who claimed they have over 100 people against Diddy? Didn't I tell you that? The whole second half of that video, I believe, I talked about that. That don't mean it's true. But it's definitely leaning towards my theory now. Because what is going on? Busby, like, you couldn't have told me that this lawyer would have done this and not made sure that her story was strong. Before you went, I told y'all something was funny because Jay-Z was too comfortable putting out a statement. We know that he don't respond to people. And everything in this video is alleged. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm just going to say it again. But we know that he don't respond to people. He don't deal with the public like that. So for him to put out a statement that fast, that quick, it just didn't seem right. I told y'all this. So like I said, either he's innocent or she's a plant. One or the other. And what better way to stop all of this than to make the person who is claiming they have all these people against Diddy look bad, make them look bad. Didn't I tell y'all that? This is crazy, y'all. I don't even know what to think at this point. I'm so sick of the people that's coming forward with the BS, because at this point, you don't know who is real and who is not. We've been dealing with this for weeks. And so, even though there may be some truth, because Lord knows, I don't want to go back having to dig and say somebody is lying. We know that I went through that for a few weeks, okay? But this is really strange. And her father threw her straight under the bus and made sure the wheels rolled over. Okay? He made sure she felt Every bit of it. Because he said he do not remember. And if he had picked her up, he would remember that. That was his words. You can read the article yourself and find out. He said, if I had picked her up or something like this happened, I would have remembered going to get her. I would have remembered that. And I believe he would, because I would have too. So something just not right. I don't know what's going on, but it is definitely making me lean more towards my theory. While everybody is saying, why nobody is helping him? Everybody quiet, but they were so close to him. Just because you don't hear them, don't mean they're not helping. That's crazy. And then Busby said himself that he never had a client that offered to take a polygraph. So for her to offer, it might be in the plan, y'all. It might be a part of the plan. That's my beliefs. What do y'all think? Some people just gonna see it for what it is and say, okay, well, maybe, they're gonna see the surface level of it. I don't think nothing is ever surface. I am the biggest conspiracy theorist you'll ever meet, probably, okay? And I think it's a lot more to this. You got to think that. Look at these, the type, you got to think it's more. I told y'all the other day, I believe this girl was a plant. The way stuff is being done, the way people are moving, the comfortability of the way Jay-Z is moving with this made me feel like either he's, number one, innocent, or either she's a plant. I can't see it no other way. Because there's no way your legal team will tell you to put out a statement. They would have done that. They never advise that, especially for somebody of his status. Like, come on now. And now, just days later, it's not even a week. Even in this article, you can read the article yourself. She is claiming, she even admitted. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Look, right here. She said, I have made some mistakes. She said those words. No matter what else she said after that, she said, I have made some mistakes. That's not good, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Do not come saying, hey, well, you don't know this, none of. I don't know. You don't either. Okay? None of us know. We only speculating. I don't know. Something really strange is going on. This is crazy, y'all. Because it's only Friday. When did they file this paperwork? Monday or Tuesday? And it's not even a week. And now she coming back like, hey, I made some mistakes. You went up against the biggest rap, the biggest man in the hip-hop culture, and I'm gonna make you look like a fool in less than a week. Are you serious? I know Busby is mad as I don't know what, but I would love to find out how this is gonna go. I wish I could just be a fly on the wall in the future or something. Like I told y'all, it's always a fixer in these type of cases. There's always a fixer. Didn't I tell y'all that the other day? Sometimes you have to send somebody on the inside to get everybody out. And that might be what this is. But I'm going to keep my little theories to myself. But I told y'all that the other day. Because ain't no way this lady done came and made those huge mistakes on accident. She could have said, I walked home. She could have said so many things. She put her father in it, and then even him stressing the fact, hey, I would have remembered that. You didn't give your father the heads up or nothing. He might be part of it too. I don't know. Let me get up off here because I'm talking too much, y'all. I'm talking too much. I'm just telling y'all my theory. Something is not right though. It's not funny. I don't know what's going on. Tell me what y'all think. I'm out of here. It's late and this just came out. I'll be waiting to see y'all comments because I want to see what other people have to say about this. This is nuts. Bye, y'all.